Hey, I want to show you how I stay organized and it helps me save a lot of time. So I break it out into short-term, medium-term, and long-term thoughts, and that's kind of how it's helped me really stay organized. So I use Remember the Milk for my tasks, and there's tons of task managers out there. I don't think there's actually a bad one. The reason I specifically love them, one, because they have cows, but two, it's just really simple. Like you enter a task, make a video, and now it syncs here and it's on my phone. And that's all I really wanted. So these are more personal, short-term tasks just for myself. I try not to add a lot. Secondly, I have a to-do file that's called Today, and I literally add 1 to 2 more business-related things that I'll put on this. And what I do that's a really nice hack is that I make sure this is open every time I start my computer. So the way you can do that is that if you go to Users and Groups in your Mac settings, in the login items, you can add any file you want to have opened when your computer starts. So I added the Today file. And I literally will cut this out to make sure I only have 1 or 2 products or 1 or 2 things that I want here to do. Now, in terms of my medium-term stuff, I use Stickies and then iPhone notes. Stickies are built into your Mac. These are more like random things that I'm just thinking of. I don't really care if I lose these. I wouldn't be sad. I don't need them synchronized anywhere else. But it's just like stuff I want to do or stuff I want to remember or think about. And I'll generally go through these about once a month and delete them and move them to other places. Next, I use for medium-term notes, I use iPhone. On your iPhone, you have notes, and on your Mac, you have notes. And so these are more like random thoughts I'm having through the day. So, like be you. If you're boring, be boring. If you're be your personality of your business. And maybe I'll tweet this, maybe it'll be an article. And what it would do is I'll move this to a long-term thing if it's an article. If it's just a thought, I'll keep it here and delete it or ignore it or just let it be. The nice thing is make sure you sync it with Gmail, and you could do that in accounts and make sure it has Gmail here. And you could do it on your phone as well so that when I update it here, it'll be on my phone and vice versa. Now we're moving into long-term things. So I personally use Evernote. It took me forever to get into it. Forever, get it? Haha. I use Evernote for longer-term things. So longer-term snippets. So my passport, something I want to get access to, recipes. I'm going to India, so I'm trying to coordinate different things. I have issues around India or questions I have or my itinerary. So that's what Evernote is for me, and it works on my phone, but I hardly ever use it on my phone. And a lot of other people get different value out of Evernote. This is just my way of looking at it. And lastly would be Mac Journal. I love Mac Journal for writing thoughts and longer term planning. Um, Mostly I love it for you can use Command Control Shift F and it puts you in kind of what I call like writing mode, like focus mode. And it's really good for writing blog posts, for thinking through business ideas, for I'm organizing my next product, which is right here. It's a mystery, but it's a entrepreneur, and you can have sections and pieces of it. And I just help having that like blackout screen, and this program just helped me focus on a longer term writing. So those are the kind of different things I use for how I stay organized.